lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just hold me. Just hold me. Just hold me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds, and when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
And welcome everybody to this very special Friday night as we are covering the Racers Elite special event here tonight. There's their free event, nonetheless, here at Talladega Superspeedway. I'm Alan Bergen, just south of St. Louis here in the Tony Trapasso Memorial Studio, where we have 28 trucks signed in to do battle here tonight and take on this Talladega Superspeedway. This is the first of two races that you'll hear my lovely voice here on Sim Racing Media here tonight. And, well, 28 trucks. We're just in the midst of qualifying right now. And what a event this is going to be. Let's take a look at that race info real quick. It is 82 degrees Fahrenheit outside, of 44% relative humidity under partly cloudy sky, and at 11-mile-an-hour wind here. And that check temperature, well, they got the furnace cranked up on this one. 101 degree track temperature. It's going to be slick. It's going to be hot. But nonetheless, sit back. We'll be with you every step of the way, from the green flag to the checkered flag, right here on Sim Racing Media. And right now, as we're in the midst of qualifying, Les Levy has the fastest lap of the night here, with a 54.98 that gets you the pole. As right now, our very own Troy Thomas just finished up his qualifying lap, qualifying 6th fastest. Truth Hoke qualified in the top 5. Corey Krell finished up his qualifying lap with a 55.04. And a lot of these guys on track. We're check out Trevor Woodward here with his qualifying time. Trevor Woodward out of Lindsay, Canada. Our neighbor from the north there, that number 6 Budweiser sponsored Chevy Silverado. Yes, we knew that was going to happen. Much better. As we are in the midst of qualifying right now, Les Levy has the top spot with a 54.98. That is the time to beat if you want to be on the pole. And right now, as Trevor Woodward does some extracurricular activities, he is going to qualify in 6th position. Bill Hensley up on the board right now. Bill Hensley in a number 81 Chevy Silverado out of Asheville, North Carolina. Bill Hensley in 81. And coming down to take his white flag, and he's going to time in the 16th position. Dale Procop-Vilquet. Say that 5 times fast. He's going to time in 16th. Trevor Woodward going to do better and go all the way up to 7th. Andrew Schroeder waiting on pit road anxiously out of Pocono Mountains, Pennsylvania. Not sure what area code that is in Pennsylvania, but if you know in the YouTube.com live chat, let us know. Everybody's checking in here, getting settled in. Racers Elite Networks thanking us for covering. Chicken Coop Racing giving us a shout out. Caster Plays saying hi, just so you know when you say Charles Hauser, it's pronounced like Charles Hauser. A lot of broadcasters tend to mess that up. I do my best. DPV is going to time in 4th quickest. Matt Metler out of Florida. Here he is on track in that number 311. My friend and one of the excitables. On track, Bill's Mafia Nation, and he is your mom's favorite driver. Definitely a good-looking race truck there. He is going to time in on the first lap. See where he ends up at. Oh, he's working his first lap now. Troy Thomas says, let's go racing. Matt Metler taking that inside line, taking the shortest way around this racing surface here. This large super speedway. A lot of names up and down the scoring pylon that we have not heard of here in a while here at Racers Elite. Coming down to get the white flag on this first lap, and survey says he will time in 10th on his first lap with a 55.07. He is going to be one and done, as we are just finishing up with qualifications here. Time trials just getting finished up as we go back to the view high above this massive speedway. So we get ready to show you that starting lineup here. Les Levy out of Checker Flag Motorsports grabs the pole with Adam Kilday to his outside. On the inside of row number 2 will be Michael Capps, and Dale Prokop-Villequet will start in the 4th position. Midwest Motorsports making his comeback here. You see them normally on the on the special events calendar. Corey Corral gonna be on the inside of row number 3, and to his outside, my teammate on Tuesdays and Thursdays out of Misfits Racing is Truth Hoke. Jonathan Harrison will start on the inside of row number 4, while Trevor Woodward will start to his outside. Austin Smith will be on the inside of row number 5, and flanking him to his outside will be Matt Metler. Billy Hensley will start on the inside of row number 6, while my broadcast partner extraordinaire Troy Thomas will start on his outside. Flipping the page here, Joshua Neal making a comeback here. We'll start on the inside of row number 7, while Kirby Wainscott, the Colonel Kirby Wainscott, will start 14th. Pete Polini will start 15th, while David Overstreet will start 16th. Frank Chavez will start 17th, while John Petenpole will start 18th. Joshua Dunn will start 19th, and the president of Racers Elite, the owner, Andrew Taft, will start 20th. 21st will go to Mark Mann, while Dustin Ray will start 22nd. Andrew Schroeder will start in a 23rd starting spot, while Chris Lewis will start 24th. Starting 25th will be Jimmy Reynolds, and Dalton Wilson will start in the 26th position. Brandon Newton will start 27th. Starting 28th will be Jonathan Clapp. Charles Hauser will start 29th, and rounding out your 30 truck field will be Rick Seabrands. 30 trucks rolling out, 30 trucks gridded here. As we bring you some of the onboard shots here tonight. Bringing you one of the onboards here, Matt Metler. Truth Hook bringing us that AC Delco on board from Hickory, North Carolina. Corey Crowell with that Midwest Motorsports out of Oak Harbor, Ohio, will be bringing us some onboard shots here tonight. And from the Hope Valley, Rhode Island, Andrew Tutt will bring us that Road Ranger onboard shot here tonight. And just right in front of him, the Nitrous Cowboy Troy Thomas will bring us some awesome onboard shots. They work their way down that back straightaway and giving us some cool shots from the back of the field. Also will be Dalton Wilson, that number 191 car out of Hagerstown, Maryland. Here we go. $85 laps is the distance here tonight. 85 laps, and it looks like Joshua Dunn jumping to the pits early, as Barney has that green flag in hand as he awaits the field here, and the iRacing.com pace truck peels off on the pit road. Bill France Jr. selling the seats, moving the flag stands down, but Grandma grab the popcorn to settle in because race fans, it's showtime. And here we go, stacking these guys up 3-4 wide. Here on lap number 1 of 85. We already got a truck going to the extreme outside. That's Billy Hensley in that number 81 truck, making it 3 wide on Truth Oak and Quakerell. The 85 truck of Kilday and Les Levy is on the inside. These guys are all bunched up. They're going to see 2 groups here as they get settled in here. 85 laps to go, or 83 laps to go. Wow. We're not doing math here tonight. And there's another truck going to the extreme outside, trying to form up that third line. Here comes Matt Mettler going to the outside. We got 2 groups of 3 wide already on lap number 2. 83 laps left to go. And David Overstreet sets the fastest lap of the race. And that number 46 truck riding behind Matt Mettler. Here comes the Excitables bringing up the outside line. They've got no help. But, oh, we got a big crash. The 62-year pole sitter involved. Oh, we got a big one. Truth Oak involved. And that melee had just started. And that's the first caution of the night. Oh, boy. Oh, they all scatter for the hills. Oh, the big one occurs. Oh, boy. Let's see what Troy Thomas saw here. We're going to back that up just a little bit right there. And you knew it was going to pop off sooner or later. Oh, just nowhere to go. Just backs it in the fence. Let's see what Truth Hope saw from his vantage point. And there we go. We're going to back it up right there. And Truth Hope just... Oh, and here comes the cavalry. Gets Joshua Neal there. Might not have taken on that much damage. Better than half of the field taking their fast repair already. Here at lap number 4. The 2 beneficiaries of this melee, Matt Mettler and Michael Capps. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go and pick on some drivers. No one is safe here in the booth.
Leashes. I thought I was going
Matt Metler sounding up in the booth. You got a copy?
Whoa, I got a copy there, buddy. That was heavy, man. Wow.
I mean, the lap 4 melee, and here you are. You know, you and that truck, very excitable here tonight, if you get my drift.
Oh, yeah. I need a new race suit, some scented naps, and some scented candles for inside this truck, man, because that was sketchy.
How about I just get you some dude wipes?
We'll take all of them. Send a whole box from Sam's Club at this point, brother.
How did you ever make it through that melee? And what was it like from your vantage point?
Well, I was sitting there at first, and I'll be honest with you. The last time we loaded up, you and I were working together at the back of the field, and you and I did the right thing and checked up, and then we didn't get a caution. And I was replaying that scenario in my mind, and I seen the 81 kind of going a one-man army with the side draft on the outside, and I was like, you know what? I don't get to race these races very often. We're going to send it. And that's when I pulled out to the outside lane. And if I would have waited 2 more seconds, I would have been in that. Alan, I seen all those trucks coming back up the racetrack. I thought I was a goner. Somehow, because you know Talladega, you got to have a little bit of lady luck on your side. I made it through there. When I looked in my rearview mirror, it was like a nuclear bomb went off. Everyone wiped off the face of the map. That was intense.
Well, hopefully it's only going to get more intense here as we're, 80 laps, 81 to go here. What's going to be your strategy as we get through the rest of the night here, besides staying out of trouble?
Well, stay out of trouble, I think, is first and foremost. But now since I got some really good track position, I think it's going to try to stay up here with the leaders and stay ahead of the carnage on the racetrack. However, if things change, which it does here, it might be just to go back for a little bit if this thing gets crazy and kind of ride it out and then see if we can make our way back to the front.
10-4. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll be seeing you on the other side.
We'll give it our best shot, buddy. Have a great call up there, and glad to see you back in the broadcast booth doing your thing, man.
Hey, I love spinning the ones and twos.
Yes, sir. Go get them, buddy.
And that was the voice of Mr. Matt Metler. You can hear him on Thursday nights with the Racers Elite Cup Series on the Racers Elite Network. Always fun to hear from Matt. Always fun when he's on the booth. Nonetheless, Michael Caps and the Mr. Excitable Matt Metler. They're in that 311 versus 404. Who's going to win that race into turn number 1? As the iRacing.com pace truck brings this field down to that 3-4 complex once again as we get ready to restart here with 80 laps to go here. Still a long ways to go, but nonetheless, our biggest mover of the race so far is Brandon Newton in that 110 truck. iRacing.com pace truck getting ready to peel off. The lights are out on the truck, and they're out on the speedway. He's going to make that dive off of turn number 3, or off the short stretch. If you were at Daytona, it would be called a super stretch, but we're not. Barney's got the green flag in hand. Caps and Metler on the front row through the Geico restart zone. We are back to green flag racing here at Talladega. Michael Caps going to bring the field down to turn number 1 here on lap number 7. Matt Metler going to step out. He's going to take Adam Kilday with him. And it is a 2-horse race to the front. Metler going to dump the 85 truck. Nope, the 85 truck says not today. Matt Metler is getting ready to dump that 85 truck like a fat girl at the prom. We got some drivers off track here. We're 3 wide. Matt Metler sitting high, wide, and handsome with Adam Kilday right behind him. Charles Hauser up 25 spots. is rocking solidly on that outside line, trying to get some momentum. It's going to be the tale of two lines here tonight as we're working lap number 8 of 85 scheduled to be ran here. Andrew Teft going with that number 7 truck. So they're getting all kinds of squirrely back here in the field. There are 2 number 7s. That might be the 111 that Andrew Teft is gone with. Nope, no, that's the other 7. Austin Smith, a name we haven't seen in this lineup in a while, and that Celsius number 23 truck out of Midwest Motorsports. He's going to get hooked up with Andrew Teft, working lap number 8 still. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Matt Mettler sitting high, wide, and handsome. And wouldn't you know it, Jonathan Harris, well, just as I say that, Les Levy goes fast time, and they're in the back of the field, right around that 27, 28 area. Troy Thomas, a nitrous cowboy as they call him, getting on that outside line with Austin Smith and Andrew Teft. He's going to ride on the inside, the nitrous cowboy. There is the race back there at the ranch. Matt Mettler slowing it for all he can. He's in good company with Adam Kilday. Andrew Teft mounting that run to the outside. He's up to 3rd, and he's bringing Austin Smith with him. The question is, when Andrew Teft gets around Matt Mettler and gets him cleared, does Austin Smith drop down too? This is a duo that we have not seen hooked up here in a while. Corey Corral goes fast time back here in that 23rd position. This is the race we've been wanting to see all night here. Working lap number 10, 77, there's 76 laps to go. Andrew Teft and Matt Mettler doing it. The boss versus the employee doing it. John Tour style into turn number 1. And I certainly hope that Matt Mettler does not cut Andrew Teft any breaks here. Austin Smith gives Andrew Teft a big shove. Andrew Teft dumps Austin Smith. Oh man, Austin Smith's gonna be crying on prom night. Matt Mettler pushing the boss. Here comes Austin Smith and Trevor Woodward. It's gonna be a game of snake here. So we're on board with Matt Mettler and the Excitables in that number 311. Look at that bump. That's just a beautiful bump that he's given. Trevor Woodward. And that Budweiser number 6. You're not seeing double. On board with the Nitrous Cowboy. And this is just how fast they're going in the draft. 183 miles an hour. Working lap number 12 of 85. Andrew Teft out to the lead. Oh boy. Put Austin Smith up to the front. Out of Burlington, Wisconsin. The highest Midwest Motorsports driver. Lap number 13 of 85. And here comes the outside line. 23.63. Andrew Teft on the inside line. And we got another truck going to the extreme outside. It looks like it's gonna be the number 46 truck of David Overstreet. That's exactly who it is. And he's got that 91 truck pushing him. Like 91, maybe 17 on the live timing and scoring. We're gonna find out really fast as we're gonna go on board. That Mountain Dew truck. Whoa, the number 90 truck of Jonathan Harrison. Gonna catch a little bit of the wall. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here we are, Andrew Tuft going 3 wide, battling Adam Kilday. Adam Kilday to the lead, insert Austin Smith, shoving him to the front. They're both going to clear Andrew Tuft. The outside line's got the advantage just time by. Adam Kilday going to dump off from Austin Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, there is more action right now than a Waffle House at 3 a.m. Andrew Tuft, Matt Mettler, Austin Smith, the first car on the outside line. He was essentially back there and forth. The 404 truck of Michael Capps, up, down 2 spots, started third. 15 laps into the history books. This time by the number 46 truck. That 46 truck of David Overstreet making it happen. He's going to go Trevor Woodward in the 6 truck and the Nitrous Cowboy of Troy Thomas out of Boone, North Carolina. Three wide action. Austin Smith being stuck in the middle of the sucker hole, if you will. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's all Adam Kilday all day long. Andrew Tuft up 18 spots. Matt Mettler up 7. The beneficiary of the, of that lap 5 melee. Here comes Austin Smith battling back. He's going to bring Dalton Wilson right along with him in that number 191. And ladies and gentlemen, insert in the 6th spot, Truce Hoke in that number 55, the double nickel, rocking the AC Delco sponsors this season. And here comes the 20 truck of Corey Crowell out of Midwest Motorsports. Corey Crowell out of Oak Harbor, Ohio. Say that 5 times fast. Andrew Schroeder out of the Pocono Mountains, Pennsylvania. Right behind him. These guys are doing buck 85 coming down the straightaway. And these guys are just stacked up here 3 by 3. We had a truck catch a little bit of the wall there. It's going to be Adam Kilday, Andrew Tuft, Austin Smith. The inside line is the dominant line right now. Here comes Austin Smith. He's bringing the double nickel of Truce Hook right along with him. Insert the 191 truck of Dalton Wilson. 3 wide. Lap 1967 to go. 67 laps to go here in this one, and it's Adam Kildee, Austin Smith. Truce Hoke we almost had a melee there. Andrew Tubb running in second position, but here comes Matt Mettler battling back to third. We have 66 laps left here in this one. Coming down that long back straightaway, these guys are slicing and dicing. Matt Mettler going to touch the apron just slightly. I got a bad feel. Oh, the 48 truck's going to dive down into that second line. End of the sucker hole, if you will. Adam Kildee is leading the inside line. Austin Smith is leading the middle line, and Truce Hook there in fourth. He's leading the extreme outside line, and he's making it work. As the Nitrous Cowboy Troy Thomas getting in there. He's all the way back here in 13th. He's buying his time. We have 60 laps left here to go. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and step aside, take a commercial break. We're going to go side by side. You won't miss a thing here on Sim Racing Video. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Talladega Superspeedway. So we're 27 laps, or 26 laps into the history books. I'm Alan Bergen, just south of St. Louis here in the Tony Trapazzo Memorial Studio with the Racers Elite special events. And we'll be back the same time tomorrow night with the Racers Elite Easter extravaganza. Wow, if I could talk. Here right now, it's been all Adam Kildare all day long. Austin Smith. Tomorrow night will be the Xfinity cars from Rockingham Motor Speedway. Corey Carell up 2 spots, currently running 3rd. Behind his Midwest Motorsports teammate Austin Smith in the 23 car there, making a bid for the lead here. Matt Mettler there, 3rd in the bottom line. That field goes screaming by. Here they come down to the entry of turn number 3. Want to thank everybody for joining us here in the youtube.com live chat. Michaela Bidding cheering on the 81 truck. That 81 truck is, well, Billy Hensley says, let's go 81. We love you, Billy. Billy is currently riding in at 17th position right now. As it stands, we're still a long ways away. We still have, 51 laps. 56 laps, sorry. 56. Look, we do St. Louis math here in the Tony Trapazzo Memorial Studio. And the only, there's a driver on the inside line. Be careful. And that was the 7 truck of Charles Hauser. Joshua Neal back there in that 20th position. Down 7 spots in the wrong direction. Caught up into that earlier melee. 56 laps to go. Next time by, it'll be 55 laps left here. Only 1 caution on the night here. Right now, Adam Kildare sits high, wide, and handsome. In that number 85 truck. Checking out some of racing all around the region here. The World of Outlaws ended up renting out their Knoxville Raceway in Knoxville, Iowa. Meanwhile, the Brownstown Bull Ring in Brownstown, Illinois, Heat 1 going to Jordan Bauer. Jose Parga taking the 2nd spot, and taking 3rd will be Claude Walker out of Mora, Illinois. Heat 2 going to Tommy Shepard Jr. out of New Berlin, Illinois. Chad Zobrist taking the 2nd spot, and 3rd going to Jordan Scherr. Meanwhile, back here at Talladega, Alabama, Truce Hoke coming to the outside. Here he comes. He's making a run. And guess who he's bringing right along with him? That's right. The Nitrous Cowboy of the 3 truck of Troy Thomas. Troy Thomas in that number 3 truck. We're going to go on board with that 3 truck. There he is, the 2 misfit teammates. There's a bump. And we're seeing green flag pit stops. So we're on board. Burlington, Iowa, or Burlington, Wisconsin's own Austin Smith bringing the field down. They're going to, oh, Midwest Motorsports, they're all pitting together. (34, 32 laps in the history books here. We're almost to halfway. The Midwest Motorsports contingent coming out of pit lane. And I would imagine these guys could go probably 35-ish, 36 laps. A lot of fuel run here in these trucks. Matt Miller has been up there since that lap 5 melee, up there in the top 3. Hasn't really, you know, he's been up front, he's making it happen, and you gotta wonder if Austin Smith and company get on this track and get up to speed. There's Dustin Ray, Jonathan Clapp in that number 16 truck, 20 on your screen, sporting the DeWalt colors here today. Make sure you give us a shout out here in the SRM or in the YouTube.com live chat. Let us know who you're rooting on, and we'll try our best to get them on screen. Because right now, it looks like to be a dandy, and this league is known for the long green flag runs. That 97 truck of Dustin Ray gonna go to the outside, let the field go on by. Keep trucking. Matt Mettler all the way back to the 7th position. This is the first time since lap 5 that he's been out of the top 5 as we have 50 laps to go. Here comes the 97 truck of Dustin Ray. 1 lap down. He would be the lucky dog if the caution were to come out. Andrew Tuff, though. Andrew Tuff, the Racer Elite president here. We got more trucks in Midwest Motorsports. Ooh, Troy Thomas has an issue on pit road. Oh, no. Troy Thomas. We looked up and we just saw him spun out there. Let's see what happened here. As it's very difficult to roll these trucks down. Here comes the Misfits coming down pit road. Troy Thomas with a full, locks him up and no, hard into the outside wall. Has that. Oh man, that's going to be costly. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here comes Trevor Woodward as the Midwest Motorsports team. Michaela Bidding cheering on that number 81 truck, willing that truck to victory here maybe. There is Billy Hensley. Up, they're down 4 spots in the wrong direction. And we got some Billy Hensley fans. Go Billy go. Shar and I love you. Number 81. I assume that's from Asheville, North Carolina. If either Carmel or Michaela can answer that question, that would be awesome. I like I said, I assume it's North Carolina. Just says Asheville. Not in geography class. Here we are working 30 lap 38, 37 laps in the history book. Billy Hensley on pit road getting his, I would hope they're not taking 4 tires, but I could be wrong. They're off pit road now, getting ready to hit the track once again. Here comes Chicken Coop Racing and the rest of the field. Take it easy, take it easy. Nice and easy, nice. And, oh, they all come on pit road. Nobody locks them up. Tef, Overstreet, Kilday, Markman, Chris Lewis, Jimmy Reynolds, Schroeder, Dalton Wilson, Brandon Newton, Rick Seabrands. And that's going to put that 9 truck up Dale. Procop, Vilquet, and Michaela. I had a feeling I was right. Yes, Asheville, North Carolina is where Billy Hensley is indeed from. Thank you for clearing that up. Look, there's a lot of Asheville's, but there's only one Asheville, North Carolina. Matt Metler's got to be thinking about pit road pretty soon. Andrew Teff's going to come back on. Oh, Matt Metler's one lap down. I apologize for that one. He and the rest of the Midwest Motorsports guys came down pit road. He's trying to get his lap back to hardway. Here comes Procop Vilquet, and he's going to put Matt Miller trying to get his lap back. Colonel Kirby Wainscott right behind these guys. Gonna lose the draft. Kirby Wainscott a lap down. They're all getting their lap back, and they go flying right past DPV. Michaela, I hope you're having fun. Carmel, I hope you're having fun too. Here on this Friday night, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Here we are 5 laps away from halfway. As Matt Metler would say, prime time is the right time here for these trucks. There's that 81 truck coming up to speed, catching the draft. Wow, Andrew Schroeder sets up that's a slap of the race in the draft with a 49.90. The first sub 50-second lap here all night long. We are 4 laps away from halfway. Four laps away from halfway here, and Andrew Schroeder just sets the fastest lap of the race. Andrew Tuff continuing to lead this one here. Chris Lewis in that 111 truck. The triple ones, and he's got Austin Smith. Midwest Motorsports takes up 3 spots here with 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And wow, that's Michaela Bidding, always having fun watching her brother. Carmel Johnson says, always enjoy watching these races and rooting on her fiance. You know, this is what I tell a lot of people. There's three rings when you get married: the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the supper ring. Just kidding. Congratulations to future Mr. and Mrs. Hensley. Working lap number 43. 42 laps into the history books. Here we go. If you like what you see here on Sim Racing Media, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and share button. That way you're notified every night that Sim Racing Media is on the air. There's a lot of great leagues that we broadcast here. We're getting ready to start up the Outlaw Sim Series in mid-May. I cannot wait to broadcast that league. Also want to give Andrew Tuft a shout out as he, this is kind of a last minute deal here, but you know, always fun when we get to broadcast the Racers Elite Truck Series or any Racers Elite Series for that fact. And Truth Hook goes even faster, matches Trevor Woodward, both with a 49.87. Truth Hook up to third, second, make Trevor Woodward the leader. The Misfits and High, Wide, and Handsome Motorsports working together. The cooperation is high, and you are welcome, Miss Johnson. And here comes insert number 81, Billy Hensley. And Carmel Johnson, I would imagine, has to be jumping up and down in the living room right now as she's watching her fiance go by the number 3 truck and take the lead here in Talladega. As he's got the 17 truck of Jimmy Reynolds right behind him. We have 40 laps left to go here. And this has been nothing but short of exciting right now. We're not even cranked up to crazy yet. Insert Billy Hensley to the lead. And here comes the 17 truck, and we are under caution once again. Michael Capps showing going off the track here. See what happened there. Oh. And there. Oh. Boy. Oh, no. Michael Capps, let's do it. Let's back this up just a little bit further. As these guys are getting a much needed break now. Let's do this. Here he is. Here's Michael Capps riding behind Matt Mettler. Matt Mettler drives down to the... Oh. Jonathan Harrison getting the worst end of that deal. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we are just over halfway in this one, and guess what? We're going to pick another driver. We're going to pick us another driver to talk to. Make sure they don't go down pit road first. As they all do. Wholesale pit stops happening for the field. And we got drivers. Oh, collision! Matt Mettler tags Andrew Tuft coming out of the pit stall. Unintentional, but Billy Hensley going to win the race off the pit road. As it looks like, okay.
Just
Austin Smith and Talon up in the SRM bridge. You got a copy?
yeah, I got a copy. How's it going?
Hey, long time no chat, buddy.
Yeah, it's been a while. How are you?
I'm not as good as you are, but you know we're hanging in there. But what a man! You've just been lights out here all night long as we were riding under our second caution of the evening. What's that 23 truck feel like, and how good does it feel to be racing with these boys with Racers Elite again?
Yeah, the 23 truck feels good. I got my teammates with me, and Corey and Josh. We're working well together. Just trying to keep the thing out front here. It's going to come down to a little bit of strategy, trying to figure out when we make our last stop if this thing goes green. So we can make it on one more stop. Just got to figure out when the right time is.
Yeah, and not only that, but when does, you know, like, for years you've been considered, in my book, one of the best at saving gas, one of the best at being there at the end. What's it going to take to get that 23 truck up front and put it there, maybe in victory lane?
Yeah, it's really just going to take a strategy call. So work with my team and figure out what the best option is here.
Hey, look, I tried getting Mike Damani to jump in here with me, but...
Yeah, I miss Mikey. Hopefully he's doing good.
He's doing wonderful. You know, love to give him a shout out. But nonetheless, we're going to get you back down to the Midwest Motorsports contingent, and hopefully we talk to you on the other side.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
And that was Austin Smith out of Burlington, Wisconsin. When we come back to green, it's going to be Billy Hensley and Jimmy Reynolds on the front row here with Andrew Tuft and David Overstreet making it row number 2. Carmel Johnson saying thank you. You're welcome. The lights are out on the iRacing.com pace truck as the field is assembled behind that Chevy Silverado. It's going to be Hensley Reynolds when we come back to green. Here with just over 30 laps to go. We are getting ready for a barn burner here. We're getting ready to get cranked up to the north side of crazy. We're going to go on board here with Adam Kilday as he is behind David Overstreet. Right now they're at about 71 miles an hour here as they come down. Through the Geico Restart Zone, that iRacing.com pace car gonna peel off on the pit road. Kayla cheering on her brother. And to the Geico Restart Zone. And we are green flag racing. Jimmy Reynolds, David Overstreet gonna get the jump. Andrew Tuft behind that number 81 truck. Here comes Adam Kilday. Jimmy Reynolds with the whole shot. Insert Dalton Wilson to the top of the line here. As I stand correctly, there's a 4 truck in the bottom line. Billy Hensley leading that outside line with Andrew Tuft. Andrew Tuft thinking about it? Nope, takes better of it. We are at lap number 50, the half century mark in this one. Lap 50 of 85 scheduled to be ran here today. Our pole sitter and Les Levy all the way back there in 19th. Pete Polini came off the racetrack, so it happened to Pete. And, ooh, the 47 truck just had a time. Here comes the 81 truck of Billy Hensley. Up 9 spots on the outside line. He's going to drag race Jimmy Reynolds in the number 17 truck. They're doing it John Force style. The outside line has a slight advantage. Here comes Andrew Tuff. Along insert Trevor Woodward. And insert David Overstreet. 2x2 pace laps at 185 miles an hour. Make that 186. You can always watch us back here on Sim Racing Media. You don't want to miss a thing here. Even Billy might watch it back. We're closing in on 30 laps to go. Andrew Tuff stepping out. Does anybody go with the 98 truck? Trevor Woodward gonna step out. Billy into the sucker hold. He's losing wholesale positions. He's got to find a spot in line to control the bleeding. Trevor Woodward. Oh! Trevor Woodward. And we got a melee. Billy Hensley slides for life. He's gonna catch the inside wall. And, oh no. What a tough break. I think Billy's got a fast repair left. And the melee. Oh man. Let's go on board with the 81 truck. See what happens. We're gonna stop it right there. And I think I knew this was gonna be bad the minute he got put in the sucker hole. Here we go. He's in the middle here. And Trevor Woodward just comes down. There's that sweet spot right there. And no two bumpers like that. Now these two drivers are both driving Chevrolets, so the bumpers do match. And just, oh man, that's just a sweet spot right there where Trevor Woodward. Oh no. And oh, I hope he knows the number to a good chiropractor, because he's probably going to feel that one in a few hours. And unfortunately, it looks like Billy might be done for the night and have his 1 meter pegged out. Tough break as that number 81 truck gets rolls on back to the pit area. So we're going to see wholesale pit stops. Oh man. And that truck might just be done here. Hopefully he can get it back going again. The YouTube.com live chat says he says he's done. I mean, no one, John Petenpole will win the race to the beer stand, but Billy Hensley, not for the lack of effort there, an instant bystander. And this might be where he officially puts it on the hauler. But nonetheless, he's going to live to fight another day. There's the, as that truck sits there on pit road. He might try to get it fixed. We don't know. He says too much damage. Tough break. John, meanwhile, back at the ranch, the 16 truck. 20 on your screen. Here's man, I'd love to talk to Billy Hensley to find out what went wrong, but it's the nature of the beast here at Talladega. unfortunately. Meanwhile, we're getting wholesale pit stops are over and concluded. Tough break for Billy Hensley. He had one whale of a run going. As we're gonna see how we're gonna do this here. I don't know if we're gonna go next time by. Yep, we're gonna go next time by. Tough break for Billy Hensley as he will put it on the hauler for the night, and that accident unfortunately has pegged out his fun meter for the night. Hope to see Billy back here tomorrow as we will go to Rockingham in the Xfinity car. I mean, that truck, oh, you just see the smoke flowing out of the truck. We're going to restart with 31 laps to go here. Or 29 laps to go, rather. Once again, we're doing St. Louis math. iRacing.com pace car getting ready to peel off on the pit road. They bring the field down to the 3-4 complex. As we had some clouds settling in. Don't forget, tomorrow night you catch us over on, catch Mike DeMonte and Shane Cochran as they bring you all the action of the Elite Cup Series Racing League. And then Sunday night, Easter Sunday, prime time is the right time as you can catch myself and Shane Cochran. He makes another start with the, well, you can hear myself and Shane Cochran as we bring you all the action of the Icon Cup Series as they race at California or Fontana. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, though, we have some business to take care of here at Talladega with the Racers Elite Truck Series, and we're back to green flag racing. .55 laps into the history books. Andrew Tuft out front. He's got David Overstreet enter Matt Mettler in that 311 truck, making it exciting for the Excitables. Give him the third spot. The 191 truck's going to give him a good shove as we are nearing that 20 lap mark. 56 laps into the history books. Here comes David Overstreet. In the 16 truck up Jonathan Clapp. Jimmy Reynolds gonna shove Matt Mettler back to that fifth position there. Make it almost sixth position. Matt Mettler holding on to that top 5 for all it's worth. He's thinking about stepping out of the line, maybe. Nope. He's leading the charge to the front. Here comes Matt Butler in the number 311 truck up to 4th, and he's bringing Adam Kilday with him. Andrew Tuck out to the lead. Here comes Matt Mettler. Insert Matt Mettler up into the second spot. And there's a driver up 4 spots. Troy Thomas, the Nitrous Cowboy. And he's going to step out to the extreme outside line. Insert the fourth of Rick Seabrands. He's got the Yeti number 4 flying. Matt Mettler leading outside line. Trevor Woodward going to go to the outside. Troy Thomas takes the bait. Trevor Woodward's going to give Troy a little bit of room to get back in line. Matt Mettler just dumped Adam Kilday. Matt Mettler leading the inside line. Here comes Adam Kilday on the outside. He's going to bring Rick Seabrands with him. Troy Thomas losing a little bit of ground to that Ford truck. Here comes Trevor Woodward to give him a little bit of a shove. We got trouble. The 404 truck involved. And there's caution number 4, just like that. Michael Capps, Corey Krell involved. Let's see what happened. Oh no, boy. Truth involved. Truth gets a piece. Corey Krell has nowhere to go. That might end Corey's night. Six or 25 laps left in the books here. Matt Mettler is your leader. These guys are catching the pace car. Once again, I want to thank everybody here in the YouTube.com live chat. As, well, Carmel Johnson and Michaela Bidding were rooting on Billy Hensley, who exited on lap number 53. They're tagging the inside wall, too much damage, and that pegged out Billy's fun meter. John Petenpole will win the race at the beer stand. You know, winning the race at the beer stand, you don't want to win that race, but someone's got to win it. They're checking up. We're going to see if they're going to go down pit road. I imagine they are. But while these guys are under caution, we're going to go ahead and step aside one more time. And you won't miss a thing here on Sim Racing Video. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Talladega, Alabama. We're just getting ready to go green as Matt Mettler brings the field to the Geico restart zone, and we are back to green flag racing with 22 laps to go here in the Talladega Racers Elite Special Event. Matt Mettler bringing out the inside line along with the boss, Andrew Tuft, there in the 4th position. As things are going to get a little bit slicing and dicing. So far, we've seen a lot of action here. As Adam McKelvey and Matt Mettler going back to the front, the lead has changed a lot here. 4 cautions for calls on the night. And here comes the 85 truck of Adam Kilday to the lead. And he's going to bring right along with him Slick Rick Seabrands. Oh, you don't want to touch the wrong side of his bumper. Here comes the Nitrous Cowboy and Jimmy Reynolds. And that number 17 truck, Troy Thomas. On the outside, Dale Procopville Equip. Okay, he's going to try to spot inside. We now have 20 laps left, 21 to go rather. 21 laps to go here. Matt Mettler leading the inside line and the race. Andrew Tuft, the 2nd truck in line. And we're going to cross the line right now. 20 laps to go in this one. Who's it going to be? Matt Mettler doing a great job of protecting that inside line. The Nitrous Cowboy, Troy Thomas going to the extreme outside line. Who's going to go with him? We are 3 wide. And we got a melee, the 4 truck involved. The 16. Okay, let's do this. Here we go, Rick Seabrands gets that. Oh, just too hard of a bump, and Jonathan slapped. Nowhere to go for some of these guys. As we are back under caution here for the 5th time with 19 laps remaining. We're going to see if some of these drivers are going to go down pit road. As it looks like, who do we got to have take? I mean, I would imagine they'd come down pit road and at least take tires. Or at least take fuel. No takers. That being said, let's pick on another driver. Let's talk to the owner here. Andrew Tuft is Alan up here in the SRM booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, look, man. You and Matt Mettler have been, racing around each other all night. Please tell me you're not giving your employee any breaks here tonight.
Oh, heck no. I'm going to go for it. No points on the line tonight, so it's all about the win.
Now, low key, would you spin him out for the win?
No, I wouldn't spin him, but I'm definitely going to try to go for it.
Definitely. What's it going to take to get that 90 98 truck up to victory lane, or at least on the podium here, and get around Matt Metler, who's been oh so good here, since that lap 5 melee.
Well, it's been kind of hard for the top to get by, especially when they're 3 wide. It seems like the top line kind of drags back the middle. So I've been kind of just hanging out on the bottom and haven't really fallen back. It's just, a couple people might get a run once in a while up top and drop down in front of us. But I think I'm just going to hang out down here for a while and then maybe try and move toward the end of the race a little higher up the track.
All right, man. Well, with that being said, it looks like we're getting ready to get lined up to green, so I'm going to get you back down to your teammate. Good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you down the other side.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And that was... We're going to get him back to his Chicken Coop Racing team. There it is right there. You heard it there from the boss man. He's going to ride around on the bottom here with 18 laps to go. And I think we got a little bit of time. We're going to go ahead and talk to Matt Metler once again. Matt, it's Alan up here in the SRM booth. You got a copy.
What's going on, Scarecrow?
Hey, look. You and the boss man, Andrew Tutt, have been racing around each other all night. And he says he's not cutting you any slack.
No, he's not.
Now let me ask you this: are you cutting him any slack?
He told me to race him like the 3, and another particular driver back in the day. You might know who he is by the name of Jeff Gordon.
Well, look, man, you've been up there hanging out in the front since that lap 5 melee. What's it going to take to get this 311 truck into victory lane tonight?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. It's going to take a friend. It's going to take some luck. And it's going to have to try to keep that EcoBoost Ford F-150 behind me. That 98 is a hot rod. And once he gets around you, he's tough to pass. So we've done a good job pretty much so far all evening. I'm running a different steering setup right now and still getting used to it. But happy to be out here on the racetrack and lead some laps. It feels good. But you know how these deals go, Alan. I mean, we haven't seen anything yet. We're not even 5 laps to go, and that's when the real show starts. But we're going to give it everything we got, buddy.
Yeah, well, we'll get you back down there to the team, and hopefully we'll talk to the other side and send Troy and Truth some love.
Will do, brother. Hopefully we put a show on for you.
10-4. And that was Matt Metler from the Misfits Racing Stable. Matt Metler and Andrew Tuft, the boss man here at Racers Elite, getting lined up. And, Andrew Tuft is not a bad driver to have right behind you, as he's going to have his hands full. You got Trevor Woodward back there. The Nitrous Cowboy. Troy Thomas back there in 18th. A lot can happen. Truth Hoke and that double nickel truck there, right behind Trevor Woodward. Teammates for the night. Matt Metler going to bring the field through the Geico restart zone. That's a iRacing.com page truck. Peels off on the pit road. I would expect Andrew Tuft to give Matt Metler a good shove here so we get ready to go back to green. And we are down and away. 17 laps to go. Make it 16 when they cross the line. And here comes the field in this awesome speed shot. Down that long back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Through turns 3 and 4. It's the Metler versus Kilday all day long. Andrew Tuft giving his employee Matt Metler a good shoving down the front straightaway. Few drivers know how to push through the tri-oval, and you got to back off a little bit. These trucks will get hot. You want to give them a little bit of room to breathe. We're getting a little squirrely. 15 laps to go. Adam Kilday in front of Matt Mettler. Matt Mettler being the pusher, not the pushee. Here comes David Overstreet bringing up the... He says, give me the ball, I'm going to run it up the middle. And he's going to bring that 62 of Les Levy right along with him. Coming down to get 14 laps to go. Jimmy Reynolds is right there in the mix. He's essentially the biggest mover of the race right now. Insert the 111 truck of Fritz Lewis. Andrew Tuff. I hope I did not invoke the broadcaster's curse on Tuff. Here we go. Here they come down the back straightaway. We have 14 more, or 13 and a half more times around. David Overstreet to the, nope, I said that a little prematurely. Adam Kilday back to the front. 14 laps to go, here we go. We're 3 wide, 3 rows deep. It's the 188 mile an hour, 3 wide salute to the fans. Little side draft here, a little side draft there. Little bump here, a little bump there. Insert Austin Smith into the picture. Clay Corral back up there. Anything can happen. Who's going to make the move? 13 laps to go. Matt Mettler on the inside, the second truck on the inside line. David Overstreet. The first truck in the middle. And then you got the 111 truck of Chris Lewis. The first truck on the outside line. He's got good company of Austin Smith. They're getting a little squirrely. They're getting a little, that's how turbulent that air is. We're going to go on board with Andrew Taft out of Hope Valley, Rhode Island. These guys are not just turning their wheel back and forth. That's how turbulent the air is. Shoots hook all the way back down to 15th. Dalton Wilson out of Hagerstown, Maryland. He's on the outside line. We have 12 laps to go, a dozen left. Coming to get 11 to go. Mark Mann pushing Jimmy Reynolds. A little bit of side draft. There's a sandwich. Take it easy, guys. Mark Mann out of Cobleskill, New York. Just 11 laps to go. We're almost single digits. Here comes David Overstreet. Overstreet out to the front. Kilday in the, well, he's in second position. Matt Mettler, the third truck on the inside line. And here comes Jimmy Reynolds. And that 111 truck of Chris Lewis is hung out to dry. 10 laps to go. Oh boy, who would have known if you had 3 wide on your bingo card for this many laps? Three wide, and right now David Overstreet sitting high, wide, and handsome. Jimmy Reynolds insert to the lead. And here comes Chris Lewis. The top three are in their respective lanes with 9 laps to go. It's going to be anybody's ball game. David Overstreet going to move to the middle lane. Here comes Adam Kilday. We got trucks bouncing off each other and off the wall. David Overstreet killed Jimmy Reynolds' run. Insert Matt Metler to the second position. Coming down to get 8 laps to go, still Adam Kilday. Chris Lewis, it can insert name here. It's almost like insert name here into the lead. Whoa, we had a truck bounce off the wall. Chris Lewis to the lead. Austin Smith thinking about going a little bit higher. 6-spinner over, he's gonna jump back in the line. That very outside line just worked for a little bit. And here comes Les Levy in the 6th position. They're getting spread out just a little bit. 7 laps to go here in this one. This is anybody's ball game. Matt Metler got a little squirrely. Les Levy to the very outside. He's bringing that 111 truck of Chris Lewis right along with him. We got a truck into the wall and we're going to have a caution period. And trying to find out just exactly who that was. Let's see where this happened at. Oh no. That's gonna hurt. We're gonna have a 5-lap shootout when we come back to green. As I'm just quite certain that these guys are going to take come in for pit stop with 6 laps to go. Quite certain of it. So certain that we have any takers, and we don't. Let's pick on another driver. And joining me up in the booth here, the Nitrous Cowboy, good old boy from my good buddy from Boone, North Carolina, Troy Thomas. Troy, what's it going to take to get that number 3 up to the front when we go restarting here in the 10th position?
Well, it's go time now, Mr. Allen. So gotta go through, mash on this long pedal a little hard, and hope you got some friends and teammates around you to push you to the front.
Hey, you know, that's a good strategy. Is you know, we're gonna come back to green with 3 laps to go here. You know, like I told you guys on Tuesday night, just hold it to the floor until you see either the checkered flag or Jesus, right?
You know it. I mean, shoot, this no points racing. This is just for fun. So just go fast.
Pretty much. Look, you
Maybe
got
I can
good-
redeem myself from spinning out in pit road that first time around.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but you know.
No, that was horrible.
Nonetheless, it looks like you're good company back here with Austin Smith and Andrew Tuft. I'm sure any one of those can get you to the front. But hopefully we'll be talking to you on the other side as we get ready to get lined up behind that iRacing.com pace car. And good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully I'll be in one piece.
Yeah, put it on the hauler the same way it came off.
Yes, sir.
And that was the voice of Troy Thomas. Five laps to go. No one went down pit road. When we come back to green flag racing, we're going to have 3 laps to go. And this is where it's going to get fun. Want to thank everybody for joining us here in the YouTube.com live chat, watching on your phones, in your homes, or wherever you may be watching. Don't forget, tomorrow you can catch the Racers Elite Easter Eve extravaganza as they will race the Xfinity cars around Rockingham tomorrow evening. And you can catch all that action live here on Sim Racing Media. And if Xfinity is not your flavor, well, we have the ECR Cup Series with Shane Cochran and Mike Damani tomorrow night. As we have 4 laps to go, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Adam Kildee? Is it going to be Jimmy Reynolds, Paul or David Overstreet, Les Levy, your pole sitter? Could it be Mark Mann? I think anybody in the top 10's got a shot. Matt Metler, for the first time, has fallen all the way back to that 21st position, down 11 spots. As we get ready to come back to green flag for what could be the final time. It's going to be Kildee and Reynolds bringing us back to green. The iRacing.com pace truck gets ready to pull off on the pit road. It's going to be Kildee and Reynolds. We're going to have 3 action-packed laps here coming your way. It has been an absolute blast here tonight on Sim Racing Media. Barney's got the green flag in hand. He awaits the field one last time. Hopefully it will be the last time. Did the guy go restart zone? Adam Kildee, Jimmy Reynolds on the loud pedal. We're back to green flag racing here at Talladega Superspeedway. Up to the gearbox they go. Adam Kildee, 3 laps to go here. Adam Kildee, David Overstreet, and Mark Mann. There's your inside line. They're getting squirrely. They're touching. They're loving. They're squeezing. Put a blanket over the top 6. Here comes our pole sitter. Les Levy looking to the outside. He's going to take better of it. Here comes the 98 truck of Andrew Tuft. He's going to go to the outside. He's got a taker. He's got some help. Popsicle stick laps. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Coming up. It's going to be Adam Kildee right there in the line. Here comes Mark Mann on the outside. And the Nitrous Cowboy getting into the mix. And we have calamity. It looks like Truth Hoke. And we're going to go green, white, checkered. See what happened to Truth. And oh no, Matt Mettler sends him probably on accident. Let's go back and see what happened there. And right there, the damage has already been done. And go right there. And oh, nowhere for Matt to go. He's giving a thumbs up to Truth. And that one's both a green, white, checkered. We were racing back to the white flag. Troy Thomas still mired back in that 10th position. Thinking about what he has to do. What does he have to do to get by 9 other drivers? Well, 8 other drivers, rather. We're gonna. I would imagine this would be the quickest caution ever. Austin Smith finds himself up there in that 4th position. Seven cautions on the night here with the Razors Elite Truck Series of special events. It's going to be Kildare and Overstreet when we come back to green with 2 to go. Truth Hoke taking an extended stay on pit road like Holiday Inn. Matt Mettler going to catch the back of the field. The lights should go out on that iRacing.com pace truck any moment when we cross the finish line. The lights are out. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here. Going to be 2 laps to go. We're going overtime. It's going to be Kildare and Overstreet and Mann and Austin Smith, your first 2 rows. And I really think if Austin Smith can get that push that he needs, he's going to be a real contender. want to thank everybody for making my Friday evening pretty good. Yep, pretty good. Dale Pro Cop Villiquet in that 9 truck. Nonetheless, we have 3 laps to settle this one. Who's it going to be? It will be Adam Kildare, David Overstreet, Mark Manor, Austin Smith. We're getting ready to find out as the iRacing.com pace truck pulls off on the pit road. Barney got the green flag in hand. We're going to run them around 2 laps. Green flag is out. We are back to racing. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to decide this one. Adam Kildare with the whole shot. Here comes David Overstreet with Austin Smith. 2 laps to go down the back straightaway. They're screaming. Oh, we're not loving, touching, squeezing just yet. Here comes the inside line to rock and roll. It's going to be a tail of 2 lines. Here comes Troy Thomas up to 8th. He's going to the outside line. He's on the loud pedal. He's losing positions though. Here the popsicle sticks go down and the white flag comes out and we are racing back to checkers. White flag is out. Whatever happens, happens. See, you're loving, touching, and squeezing back there behind your top 3 cars. Johnson, Clapp, Joshua Neal gets involved. It doesn't matter. We're racing back to checkers. Austin Smith all the way back to 8th. Adam Kildare though. Here comes David Overstreet to his outside off of turn number 4. Trying to get the best angle here. And here comes the field. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Kildare. Wow. Let's go back and check this finish out from the starter cam. And first of all, we're going to go high above this right here. And it looks like, okay, Adam Kildare's got the, oh yeah, he's, oh boy. Let's slow it down. Right there. Oh man, there it is. Let's go back to this. Jonathan Clapp crash. Here's this, right? There, we're gonna go on board. Oh, Jonathan Clapp puts it on the lid. So we're gonna back this up right there, and then we'll go to. There we go. All right. Let's see. Oh. Not a view you want to see. Oh. Oi. Wow, there was a lot to unpack, but nonetheless. We have got our top 3 up here in the waiting room already. And parking it at the end of the day here. Adam, you know, wow, what a run that was there at the end.
Oh yeah, it's all credit to the teammates. So we came in here with a few of the guys, and Mark Man was courteous enough to stick behind me and push me to another W. So I, you know, in another league. So he's helped me out with a few of these. So I'm gonna have to pay it back to him at one point or another.
Yeah, it looks like you and you and Andrew and Matt Mettler were just back and forth all night long, but you drove a great race. Drove a smart race, and here you are burning it down here in victory lane. Take us through that last lap and what you were thinking coming to the line.
It was like, I mean, we felt like in a pretty good spot, really, with I had one of the other guys on our outside, David Overstreet. So, both of us were wanting to kind of stay in that front row on the green-white checkers, and hopefully, like, nothing ensued between all of us where we kill each other, some crazy thing happens, and then it was we're in a position to where it was either going to be one of us at that point. But I guess it was like really depending on which line moved on that last restart, and it seemed all race the bottom lane had more momentum in this Dega race. So yeah, I want to say probably the bottom is where you wanted to be at the end, most definitely, and glad it worked out on my end. So yeah.
Look, man, before we get you out of here, who helped you get it done, and who you wanted to give a shout out to that helped you get it done on that 85 truck?
Yeah, we're going to shout out to everyone in the Discord again. Like I said, some of the guys, they could have jumped up to the second lane and went around me, and they could have went for the win too, but they were committed to helping me, so I appreciate that to them. So the win's on them just as much as it is on me. So again, huge shout out to those guys, and whoever's doing this stuff. I mean, I don't know how or who's putting on this show. This is my first time checking out the Racers Elite stuff, but yeah, I don't know who puts the funds together or whatever that is, but whoever's involved with that part, I greatly appreciate that. And the time it looks like that Andrew Teft puts into this, organizing all this, is super cool. And the broadcast network, wherever this is broadcasted, I'm not sure what the name is, but
yeah, you go back and watch this back on Sim Racing Media, and be sure to check out all the other great programming we have.
Got you. Well, appreciate your time doing this as well with the broadcast, man, and yeah.
All right, well, congratulations on winning the race tonight, and we'll see you on the next one.
I will do. You take it easy.
And up next, finishing second tonight, is Mark Mann. Mark, it's Alan in the SRM booth. How's it going?
What's up, man?
Well, you are what's up right now, bringing a podium finish here back to Cobleskill, New York. And, well, take us through that last lap and what more you needed out of the truck to maybe get by Adam, your teammate.
I could have went up there in front of David Overstreet on that, but I just kind of felt dedicated to Adam because I know if I push him to a win, he'll owe me one later. So I wanted to get one in the bank.
That's what he told me. That's what he told me.
Get one in the bank there. So And plus, I thought David O had a chance to get a run back, but I think that they all crashed behind him, so that outside line kind of died out. But yeah, no, that last several laps were a lot of fun. A lot of fun racing up there.
Absolutely, and now Talladega is hard in itself, but nonetheless, great job. And before we get you out of here, who helped you get it done there on the 04 truck?
Oh, well, my teammates that I raced with week after week for 7 years, I think it's 6+ now. We all just kind of, older guys just get together, get in some of these really fun races. And so thanks to all them guys. And my friend Mara, I doubt she's watching. I don't think she even knew about this. It was kind of last minute. And thank you guys for broadcasting, man. Pretty awesome. And Racers Elite for putting this on.
All right. Well, before we get you out of here, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, brother.
And that was Mark, man. Last but certainly not least here tonight on the podium, taking home the bronze medal here. David Overstreet is down up here in the SRM booth. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, the pride of New Albany, Indiana, and here you are bringing home the bronze with your team.
Yeah.
What kind of a feeling is that when it's a team win?
Oh, that was a pretty good one. I was trying to win it for myself, to be quite honest, but looks like I lost a little bit of help coming towards the line. But always fun running in the Discord with the guys and chatting it up for a couple hours on Friday night.
Yeah, we're all computer nerds then, here in a sense, but nonetheless, great run tonight. And, do we have any, are we going to see this team tomorrow night with the Xfinity race?
I don't race on Saturday night, but some other guys might. I don't really know. So,
well, hey, nonetheless, but before we get you out of here to let you celebrate this team win, who helped you get it down there on the 46, and who do you want to tip the hat to?
I'll get a tip of hat to Andrew for putting this show on, and all the drivers for showing up tonight and putting a really good show on. And our race control maniac, he got everybody in line and everything. So, and thank you guys for broadcasting, and thank everybody else for watching.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations.
Happy Easter as well.
Happy Easter to you too, and happy Easter to everybody else. We once again, congratulations on that third place finish, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, thank you all.
And that was David Overstreet. And well, there's only one left. There's only one piece of housekeeping business left to do, and that's to go over these final race results. Parking it in Victory Lane. There they go. And it will be Adam Kildee out of Vendetta Motorsports. Alliance Motorsports with Mark Mann and David Overstreet will round out your podium. Jimmy Reynolds, Dalton Wilson, and Andrew Schroeder will round out your top 6. While Dale Prokop, Villequette, Brandon Newton, Chris Lewis, and Austin Smith will round out your top 10. Corey Carell will finish 11th. Trevor Woodward will finish 12th. Dustin Ray will finish 13th. Troy Thomas 14th. Kirby Wayne Scott 15th. Matt Mettler 16th. Andrew Tuft 17th. And Truce Hoke will finish 18th. Finishing 19th will be Joshua Neal. Rick Seabrands will finish 20th. Jonathan Clapp will finish 21st. Leslie Levy will finish 22nd. Jonathan Harrison will finish 23rd. Charles Hauser will finish 24th. 25th will go to Joshua Dunn. Michael Capps will finish 26th. Billy Hensley will finish 27th, while Pete Pelini will finish 28th. 29th will go to Frank Chavez, and winning the race to the beer stand and finishing 30th will be John Petenpole. I'm sure I butchered that one numerous times, but that's okay. And for all of us here at Racers Elite and the Sim Racing Media, as the late, great Tony Trapasso would always say, as you walk through the streets of life, please don't play in traffic. Good night, everybody.